Nobody likes to look ridiculous, but sometimes people are willing to endure it for the sake of something more important than their own egos. That was the case with Zacchaeus, the short tax collector up in the tree. He was a tax collector, and in those days, tax collectors were notorious cheats, so he was already disliked by the rest of the people in the town. He was also a short man, so he probably got ridiculed for that as well. And then he makes matters worse by doing this really childish thing. He goes and he climbs a tree. And all of this just to see our Lord, just to get a glimpse of him. He made himself look ridiculous, just to be able to see our Lord. Nobody likes to look ridiculous. None of us like that. But do we love our Lord enough to endure it? Are we willing to look absurd for the sake of our Lord and the gospel? Are we willing, as St. Paul says, to be fools for Christ? Most of the time, when we cut corners on our faith or don't witness to it as strongly as we could or fail to witness to it at all, it's not because we outright disbelieve, it's because we don't want to look different. We don't want to look ridiculous in front of others, and especially in our culture. And so we tailor our words and our actions so that we will fit in with everyone else. Nobody likes to look ridiculous, but are we willing to risk it? This week, let's make a concerted effort to root out the vice of human respect, which is the vice that prompts us to tailor our thoughts and words to what others think. In the end, it means we're living according to what the world thinks instead of what our Lord has taught us. We're living our lives in order to please the world instead of trying to please our Lord. Let us examine ourselves particularly on this point and ask the Lord for the strength, for that willingness to endure ridicule for his sake in order to make him known. This fall, watch less about the elections and more about 2 Minutes to Virtue.